Right now, lawmakers on Capitol Hill continue to discuss the $900 billion coronavirus relief package this evening. That second round of relief is expected to be passed later tonight and then sent to the president's desk not long after that. That bill includes stimulus checks of $600 per person for many Americans, $600 for children, and $300 a week in federal unemployment insurance benefits. And there's hundreds of billions more for business loans, rent assistance, and COVID testing. Channel 2's Brandon Walker joining us live tonight. And Brandon, you have information about how soon families could receive those stimulus checks. What's the timeline on that?
Well, Christine, Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin today said that those checks could hit bank accounts as soon as next week. Of course, the bill will have to be passed first. And advocates say that while it's not necessarily perfect, this agreement that has been struck in Congress, the aid couldn't come soon enough. In fact, they say it should have come months ago.
When it hit, I lost my job.
Figuring out what I'm going to do.
Some 17,000 people have faced eviction in Harris County since mid-March.
They have this certainty that's over everything.
A problem Lone Star legal aide John Ross Trevino says was eased with the temporary federal ban. It was set to expire New Year's Eve, but Congress's stimulus bill aims to extend that deadline through January.
There's a fear of what's coming and what's looming. Even now, there's uncertainty about what's in the bill, how things are going to get handled.
Along with rental relief and checks for families, the bill provides $325 billion in help for small businesses, including $284 billion earmarked for an extension of the Paycheck Protection Program, or PPP.
There's still a lack of clarity in the first go-round.
Marcus Davis, owner of the Breakfast Club in Midtown, applied and received PPP the first time around, but he says the program hasn't been easy to navigate. For instance, he says it hasn't been made clear to him and other small business owners how much of the loan he'll have to pay back, when, what's taxable, what isn't.
It gave a small period of time that you had to use the funds. It gave a small number of options that you could use, that the funds could be used for.
The current bill does ease some of those restrictions. It also makes relief aid available to mixed status families, that is, households with both U.S. citizens and undocumented residents.
The more we stimulate those workers who are in a lot of times essential workers, then we all come out winners at the end.
Cesar Espinosa, executive director of FIEL Houston, there also applauding the housing aspect, which also includes federal financial assistance for renters. That's big, advocates say, because in the past, you may recall that the money was handed down to states and local municipalities. They say that this new configuration will ensure that more people will get that aid. But again, it has to be passed first. Also, they're looking for specifics as to how all of this will work. So they're going to stay tuned, as will we. Live in Midtown, I'm Brandon Walker, KPRC Channel 2 News.